In this video, we will explore top design styles for B2B mission videos.
To solve evolving challenges, Boyd is the design and manufacturing partner the world's most innovative brands depend on to realize their next generation vision, disrupt technology, and redefine the possible. Boyd is innovation that you rely on, innovation that you know will perform. Trusted innovation.
Today, reporting agencies produce a flood of crime incident data. But this important information must first be validated, analyzed, and distilled into a usable form. Pinkerton, a renowned pioneer in security and risk management services, has fused the tools of modern data science with over 100...
personally contributing to the rise of many models and injecting the spirit of youth into Delhi. She's an expert in management, passionate about Chinese brands, and inspiring those around her. The contribute of every Delhi woman and
Formed by the Alliance for Water Stewardship Guidelines, contextual water targets inform understanding of unique water challenges and opportunities at specific facilities by examining how water is used within the facility and by users in the surrounding watershed community, creating a more complete picture of the action.
Through good times and bad, credit unions will continue to provide members with the financial services they've come to rely on while continuing to grow new digital offerings that can be accessed remotely at the touch of a button. That's why over 85,000.
Jira, Confluence, and Trello. Our global team of innovators are experts in making the best collaboration tools. So we know from experience how teams work is just as important as the work they ship. That's why distributed work is at the core of our employee experience. We're boldly
and shifting paradigms, where every challenge is bigger and more complex than ever before.
We at Quantify believe in our ability to solve, adapt, and transform.
As we are a bunch of passionate problem solvers,
with a common goal of impacting lives and contributing to positive change in the world. And now it means expanding the definition of virtual medicine as a whole. Innovation means optimizing patient care alongside claims management. It means harnessing AI and machine learning to identify data patterns and discern the best next steps for everyone involved. And it means reducing costs, errors, and inaction to empower faster
the game when it comes to warehouse operations. Especially as disruptions happen in your supply chain, companies are changing their operations on the fly to ensure their warehouses keep up with demand. This requires a smart, data-driven SaaS solution. Enter Blue Yonder's warehouse tasking. Powered.
Solar and wind are expected to contribute just 28% of electricity. And coal is expected to still contribute 22% of electricity and 70% of the power sector's CO2 emissions. So, how can we move faster? By utilizing more of two energy sources, renewables and gas.
Immensely valuable, for instance, to carry out urgent hospital deliveries, to assist search and rescue missions, or to facilitate industrial inspections. But for this to happen, commercial drones must be identifiable, seamlessly connected and secure. Thales Technology supplies the drone ecosystem with three essential services to identify.
Made possible by advanced materials. They're in the vehicles that get us to where we need to go, the devices that connect us with each other, and in the wind turbines that generate electricity to power our lives. They're in the batteries that are helping create a future of mobility, and in a million other things that make
it keeps us comfortable, connected, and entertained. It helps our businesses run successfully. But did you know that when and how we use our energy is directly connected to what type of energy gets used? There are times of the day, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the evening.
European standard, FIWARE. In Sweden, the project team, Chalmers University of Technology, the City of Malmö, and E.ON developed and tested new efficient and user-friendly energy services. Chalmers University of Technology developed Aero, an app that enables end users.
Making every business a technology business. But with so many new possibilities, it feels like technology never waits for you. And getting it right can mean the difference between surviving and thriving. So what does it take to feel confident with your technology today? It takes a partner who will see you through.
Someone who makes stopping the bad guys and saving lives possible. And while you might not be wearing a cape or have an alter ego, running a hospital means lives are in your hands on a daily basis, and you need the right support to save the day. MedHost supports heroes like you every day in over 1,000
firm. The Wise Firm is what we call our culture. It's both who we are and who we aspire to be. An idea based on the parable of the wise man and the foolish man.
In the parable, the wise man builds his house on the rock, while the foolish man builds his house on the sand. The storms come, the winds blow.
Climate change are two of the key challenges of our time. Manufacturers must become more resilient to accelerate consumer-driven innovation while applying a health-conscious and sustainable approach to developing products and production processes. Facing these urgent issues, as well as increasing complexity, how will manufacturers manage risks and boost excellence?
Build. Start over. See into the future. Whatever it is you do, it's all driven by data. Data can make life easy, but don't get too comfortable just yet. Disaster is only one data loss
into uncharted territory.
Discover new insights
and open doors we never knew existed. To work smarter. Dream bigger.
Bend the arc of possibility itself. Propelling our careers to new heights.
And shifting the trajectory.
A farm, a construction site, a fishing boat, or a mine 100 meters underground. This is the everyday reality for the men and women who ensure we have power in our homes, food on our tables, and roads for our cars. Their effort is essential for us.
Security Operations Center. Every day, companies, institutions, and public services see their production or services paralyzed by cyber attacks. The issue is not whether attacks will affect us, but rather to be able to detect when they're going to happen and know how to react to reduce their impact. That's where I come in.
Help you thrive. Brand Central Reservation and Point of Sale Solution is built to tackle your challenges, streamline operations, better serve customers, increase department revenue, and promote outdoor participation. Our platform makes it easy and convenient for users to discover all that your facilities and campgrounds have to offer.
Industry will have to reduce its CO2 emissions and need to transform its processes in order to produce chemicals and fuels in a sustainable way. Renewable electricity will become more abundantly available and CO2 emissions will be regulated. We at Voltachem believe that our innovations in decarbonization of energy
was an important year in many ways. NASA's Spirit and Opportunity spacecrafts landed on the surface of Mars. The Facebook was launched. The 2004 Summer Olympics were held. And so many other great things.
Dozens of societies in Africa, Asia, Latin America, the Balkans, and elsewhere are trying to emerge from periods of extreme violence. Genocide, dictatorship, war crimes and crimes against humanity, torture. But how does a society rebuild itself? How can...
We've always believed in the power of the digital world to make our lives richer and better. For over 30 years, Avast has created products and services that defend everyone's right to use the internet safely and with confidence. Now, we protect over 400 million people.
Our solutions use UVC 222, which can kill viruses and bacteria, to sanitize what we touch and what we breathe. They also change light spectrum to regulate the body's internal clock, boost performance, and enhance sleep. Sound like a lot of science? It is, but that's what it takes to keep our...
Climate change is the defining issue of our time, and we are all aware that we must take action. But there is hope. The indisputable changes we see in the world and a growing awareness among the public
are building pressure on governments and businesses to act. The industrial sector, which includes